Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
North Las Vegas police need your help finding the suspected hit-and-run driver who killed a pedestrian back in March. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. It is week 2 of the Robert Tellis trial, the man accused of killing Las Vegas Review-Journal reporter Jeff Gehrman, and the state has rested its case. The testimony in the trial resumed on Monday with more police witnesses, and a supervisor for the Metro Police Department's Digital Forensics Lab testified that there were 132 images of Gehrman's home found on Tellis' phone before the journalist was killed. The jury has heard from 28 witnesses over 4 days of testimony in the trial. Tellis is expected to testify this week. Now for your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. North Las Vegas police are asking for the public's help in solving a deadly hit and run that happened on March 16th on Losee Road, just south of Craig Road. Officers responded to a hit and run allegedly involving a Jeep and a pedestrian, but the Jeep left the scene before officers arrived. 51-year-old Enrique Zuniga Jr. was pronounced dead at the scene by medical personnel. Police say the Jeep is described as possibly being a two-door red or maroon Jeep Wrangler. Anyone with information is urged to call North Las Vegas Police at 702-633-9111 or contact Crime Stoppers. A man who police said fatally shot his Summerlin neighbor in May has pleaded not guilty. Eddie Moreno is accused of shooting and killing his neighbor, 47-year-old Joe Moreno, after he allegedly exposed his genitals in front of Eddie Moreno's children. The shooting happened on the 2200 block of Starline Meadow Place, and officers located 5 shell casings at the scene. Joe Moreno was pronounced dead from multiple gunshot wounds, and video footage from Eddie Moreno's home shows him shooting Joe Moreno, according to court documents. A grand jury indicted Eddie Moreno on 1 count of murder with the use of a deadly weapon on August 1st. And while most of Nevada's Democratic members of Congress are at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago this week, Senator Jackie Rosen is notably absent. According to a spokesperson for Rosen, the Democratic senator supports the Harris-Walz campaign, but, quote, she is also focused on her own re-election and will be talking with Nevada voters during the week of the convention. Rosen is facing a tough bid for re-election this November against Republican Sam Brown. Moving on to weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Temperatures will peak well above normal today, expecting a high of 111, with winds between 10 to 20 miles per hour. But we do have some good news, as we are expecting temperatures to cool down into the 90s this weekend, beginning on Friday, meaning those overnight lows will also be feeling a lot cooler in the 70s. We are expecting those triple digits for Wednesday and Thursday near 105. Mostly sunny skies are in your forecast for the rest of the week. Moving on to business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. Almost 40 Boulder Station employees have been surprised with bonuses to celebrate its 30th anniversary in business on Friday. The employees worked at the property since day one and will each receive bonuses of $1,994 in honor of its opening date on August 23rd, 1994. Boulder Station's general manager says the workers' attitude have made it a go-to locals place on Las Vegas Valley's east side. It's also offering throwback pricing in the form of $1 margaritas and $1.99 shrimp cocktails.
Sports sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com.
A capacity crowd for the Vegas Kickoff Classic in just over a week. ESPN announced Monday that the matchup between number 13 ranked LSU and number 23 ranked USC sold out all 65,000 tickets for the big-time matchup. A note for this game, former UNLV quarterback Jaden Mayava will make his return to his old stomping grounds, this time as a Trojan. The Vegas Kickoff Classic gets going September 1st.
In health, brought to you by CenterWell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. There's a new tool that more accurately calculates cardiovascular risk. In 2023, the American Heart Association started using a new calculator that predicts the risk of heart failure in addition to the risk of plaque-related cardiovascular disease over the next 10 years in people ages 30 to 79 and over the next 30 years in people ages 30 to 59. The new tool, known as Prevent, incorporates kidney function, blood sugar level, and the use of cholesterol-lowering medication. It also accounts for social aspects of health, such as income, education, employment, where a person lives, whether they have access to transportation or live in a crowded or single-parent home.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. College football week 0 kicks off at 9 a.m. Saturday in Dublin, Ireland, where Florida State is an 11.5-point favorite at Caesars Sportsbook over Georgia Tech. The total is 55.5. The Yellow Jackets are plus 360 on the money line. UNR is a 27-point home underdog to Southern Methodist on Saturday night at McKay Stadium in Reno. The total is 56.5. The Wolfpack are plus 1550 on the money line, meaning bettors must wager $100 to win $1,550 on UNR to win outright.
Vegas Station, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today.
Second-year wideout Trey Tucker has turned heads in camp and during the first 2 weeks of preseason action, but this is something that has been building for the wide receiver for quite some time.
The things that I've done this whole offseason kind of prepared me for now, and you got some, I wouldn't say struggles in camp, but you may drop a ball here and there, but it never really fazed me because, like I said, I know the work that I've put in, and I know what I'm set out to do, and I'm very confident.
In lifestyle news, LV Craft Shows has been bringing you the finest gift and craft show since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. The Las Vegas Grand Prix knows drivers will need to change their commutes due to potential race-related construction. So this week it launched a new interactive online roadwork map. The website allows visitors to view planned infrastructure work for each week leading up to the week of and the weeks following the race, which is scheduled for November 21st through the 23rd. Check out the map by visiting f1lasvegasgp.com, choosing the community tab, and then clicking on circuit prep. Moving on to entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonacharlies.com to see who's playing. The U.S. Olympic women's water polo team may have not won a medal at the 2024 Paris Olympics, but they still celebrated with their friend Flavor Flav here in Vegas. The hip-hop legend led team members to Zouk nightclub on Saturday night. The squad was welcomed with an illuminated Team USA sign inspired by the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign, along with confetti and more. Flav wore a blue Team USA sweatsuit, an officially branded hat, and a decked-out patriotic clock to show his support. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. As always, you can hit that subscribe button to get alerts when we post breaking news and our 7 at 7 newscasts. You can also watch us on other platforms like Apple TV and Roku. We'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.